right, time once again for Up Close and Personal here on the Horse's Mouth on CW17. My guest is David Sillick, former publisher of the Jacksonville Business Journal. He's got his own consultancy company handling business development with T.A.B. International. He joins me now here at Tommy Max. David, great to have you on board.
Thanks,
man.
Tommy. Appreciate it. Good seeing you.
We've known each other a long time. We have mutual friends. We see each other out socially, but great to have you on here. Look, let's get right.
Saw you holding court at the Players a couple weeks ago.
That's right. You were doing the same, I think, right? It's always a fun time there. Tell me, you were with the Jacksonville Business Journal for 30 years as their publisher. I know you
20 years as publisher here.
20 years as publisher. I know you moved on from there, but just tell me, what did you learn the most from having such a big job here in Jacksonville?
Well, it's all about relationships. Yeah. I mean, I think that's the case with really any company. And building your business. It's surrounding yourself with good people. Making sure that you've got the right advisors if you're venturing into an area that you're unsure of. The type of support that's needed to help grow your business. I learned how to grow a business. I learned how to, unfortunately, deal with a lot of change in the industry. I can't think of any industries that went through as much change as the media industry did during and following the recession. So a lot of change management. But it was, to spend 30 years in a career that, is unheard of for a lot of people, but to really love it and be able to move on and continue developing those relationships and utilizing that skill set, those things that I really enjoy, and that's helping businesses really grow to the next level. Things I did as a volunteer in the community, I continue to do, and that's what I do in my business development consultancy.
Well, you've been with you're a big part of Jacksonville, right? Obviously, with the Journal and everything you did there. You care about this city like I do. You're an entrepreneur. You like new things. You're with T.A.B. International. Why don't you talk about that a little bit?
T.A.B's. I knew when I retired, I knew I would do some sort of peer consulting, peer advisory group consulting, and there's a number of them. T.A.B. is one of the gorillas in the space. They've been around for 30 years. They're headquartered out of Denver. They're in 180 markets, 16 different countries. When I was in Denver getting my certification back in January, there were 4 people from Australia there for the same period of time going through their certification and taking the concept back there. But what T.A.B. International is T.A.B. stands for the Alternative Board. Very descriptive. Much like large companies have boards of directors, most small companies don't.
That's right.
So we assemble in a very confidential environment, non-competitive, so exclusive to industries, a group of CEOs, 8 to 10, and I facilitate a monthly board meeting, and they help solve each other's issues, challenges, opportunities, vet things. You've got help looking in from the outside. Business owners often deal with the same issues. And then my one-on-one coaching, on a monthly basis, we take them through proven protocols and processes and help them develop a strategic plan, set KPIs, key performance indicators to track, and help take their business to the next level.
It sounds like you're in a locker room almost, right? You got guys of the same ilk, right, that are doing the same kind of things, and you're all trying to get better, right? So how do you get better? I mean, hey, I'm one of my former teammates. I may have watched him work out a different way or do something different that made him better, or maybe it was a way to watch film, maybe it was something like that. But your core peer, must be comforting for CEOs of smaller companies or mid-sized companies to say, hey, I can get together with like-minded people and maybe they can help me figure some things out.
And the sports analogy is a great one because you also get them out of their comfort zone. And you do that in sports, right?
That's right.
You're challenging.
Always challenging.
If you're hearing BS, you challenge them on the BS.
That's right.
And that's what a peer advisory group does. They build very strong relationships with each other. They get to know each other's business, and they call them out when they need to. And they understand how to communicate with one another. And help push them to to that next level.
Yeah, maybe even think outside of the box, right? Get new ideas, how to handle your employees, how to handle your clients. That's fantastic. So as we wrap up here on Up Close and Personal, you've had to reinvent yourself a little bit. I mean, you're doing similar things. It's parallel, but it's a little bit of reinvention. It's you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I met with Michael Grebe, who retired from Interline Brands, Home Depot, when they sold that. Yeah. And I loved Mike's terminology of that repotting yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Planting seeds,
have
maybe, right?
repotted myself a little bit. Now I'm not working nearly as many hours as I did.
Sure.
I'm enjoying our retirement. We just got back from 3 weeks in Europe, and
nice.
I take Mondays and Fridays off when I can, and it's a semi-retirement, but it's doing all the things that I love, and that's being in the community, helping people with their business, helping them grow their business, and schmoozing.
That's right. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm a professional
Nothing
schmoozer.
wrong with that. And let me ask you this as we wrap up: the Jag success, bringing sports back into it, that helps everything in this town.
Absolutely.
It's so incredible.
The rising tide lifts all boats.
That's right.
You can feel the energy.
I love it.
I've been a Jaguars season ticket holder almost since day one.
Yep.
And it's it's that relationships that you build with not only the team in the front office, but also the fans, and you stick through thick and thin.
That's right.
It's just another great analogy. When a business owner's down, he needs the support of other good, like-minded entrepreneurs that help them through that. And then when things are riding high, you help them get to that next level.
Tough love, baby.
Yeah.
Hold yourself accountable. Good things happen. David,
absolutely.
Great to have you on, my friend.
Thanks, Tommy.
All right, David
Appreciate
Sillick right here on Up Close and Personal. Cheers, absolutely. Right here on iwannabuzz.com and CW17.